Special Open House, 1981. Coat hanger. Stamp an envelope liquor. Beep, beep, beep.
You guys shouldn't make fun of my voice.
Mr. Fieldson, you know, you can use anything on it.
No, there's some scissors up here that you can use, so.
You make pizza. You can say that. You that a lot. Hi. See my pretty photo? It's so pretty. Howdy. Howdy. You like that?
You sure that that's a Ponderosa pine?
I don't know what it is. The red ash or the black ash. What are you doing? I don't know. What it is. Yeah? No, is that a dent or is that a dent? See, this one doesn't have Oscar. Which one? What do you mean, that one? Yeah.
Okay, what was another sign of land besides the Keens?
Light that they saw in the distance.
It bounced up and down like a candle.
It was the waves kept on coming up above it, and so they couldn't see the light.
Evidence of land. Okay, what's another evidence? Brian? These, and I've heard too. Come on. Sometimes you can see a sandpiper, which okay. When they landed, what did they observe about the people they found there? Okay, what did the people look like? What was the land like? You know, that whole thing. Kelly?
Around. Have you ever played before? Yeah, I have. Okay, great. I don't know how to work it. How do you do it? Do you know? Check for instructions. Like this. It's still my computer. It doesn't work. Good speed.
of the hairy man came to him more frequently. Buck at his heels, they crept noiselessly through that other forest. Sometimes he would run to the woods in search of the call as if it were real. Then he dashed away from the camp, through the woods. As he drew close, he went slowly, carefully. It was a long, lean timber wolf calling to the sky.
We divide square A into 4 congruent parts. Then 2 parts of square A and 1 part of square B are equivalent. And if we divide square A into 6 congruent parts, each part represented by the fraction 1/6.
You gotta turn around though. Okay, ready? Eric, add the 6 and the 8, and what do you get?
14.
Okay, put down the 4 and do what with the 1?
There he is.
Good.
Terrible. Try out. Ready to go? Okay, well, okay. Well, how do you do it?
Finish everything up?
Yeah.
You checked it? You understand it?
Garson ordered them special this year, and they're very nice small cones, and she would appreciate it if you don't step on them. So the back stop and back. Ready? Go.
All people that drive while drinking shall be put on an exhibit at the zoo. Drive in bike lane, penalty, $1,000 fine.
Okay, good.
It shall be illegal to, if John O'Kady wants a stereo and someone will not, and his family will not give it to him, it will be a law. Penalty, 2 $5,000 speakers with a $50,000 stereo, turned against the ears, full blast for a year playing Black Sabbath.
Oh. The best one, what? Well, hers is, it is illegal to have plain teeth. Without wires, that is.
Punk rock is one of the loudest and strangest forms of music. The highest decibels measured in the world belongs to punk rock. Hard to tell you're in a bad restaurant. Botulism rates going up. Those golden arches may turn out to be the pearly gates.
Getting people to notice you is not as hard as you think. For example, let's take clothing. To wear or not to wear, that is a question. Coming to school without wearing any clothes is a very good attention getter, although it is quite embarrassing, as I have experienced in the past.
Football equipment and uniforms have changed dramatically over the years. Lots of times, some of the team members had to supply their own. Bug your parents. First of all, you can have a food fight, you know, like, here's your little sister sitting over here, and here's your big brother. Okay, let's say you're eating supper, and all of a sudden, you know, you have peas and pork chops and mashed potatoes. How to prevent cavities without using crest? The first thing you do is pick a nice sunny day when you have all leaves are falling and it's nice and windy, and you go outside and lay down on a chair, and Would you like to know how to bug your sister? Well, I'm an expert on it because I have two sisters, an older sister and a younger sister, and I bug them a lot. How to get your own way at home. Start with throwing a tantrum, which includes crying and even screaming. If that doesn't work, try not talking to the family. That includes parents or maybe your brothers or sisters.
These two old gentlemen, and they were retired, and they were going to go fishing. And so they gathered ice fishing. They were going to gather up all their little snowmobile suits and little buckets and little fishing rods and everything. And they went out to the lake and they drilled a hole in the ice. And they sat there for about 8 hours and caught nothing. Well, while they were sitting there was this little kid. He was sitting over about 25 feet from them, a little hole in the ice there. And he was pulling fish out of that hole like you wouldn't believe. Well, they couldn't believe it. Here they were, old guys, experienced, and here's this little 8-year-old kid pulling worms or fish out like crazy. So they come back the next day and they put little worms on the hook and they fish. And they were there 8 hours, caught nothing. Meanwhile, the little kid's about 20 feet away today, and he's pulling fish out like crazy. They couldn't understand it. Came back third day, baited the hooks, did the whole bit. Nothing. Caught nothing in 12 hours. The kid's sitting over there, and he's pulling them out. He's got a pile next to him the size of a dead camel. Anyway, they couldn't figure this out. They said, I gotta find out what's going on here. So the guy walks over to the kid and he says, hey kid, I hate to ask, but how do you catch all these fish? We've been here for days and we don't catch anything. And the kid says, The guy says, pardon me? And the kid says, Hey, one more time. He says, I'm sorry, I don't understand you. Would you speak up more clearly? The kid goes, He says, whatever you got in your mouth, spit it out and tell me what it is. The kid goes, you got to keep your worms warm. Okay, and that's this part here. Then what's the next part? Suzanne?
Cambrian layer.
The Cambrian layer.
Here's a mountain maple. Yeah, it's a mountain maple. We should use this for a leaf collection. It runs up and down. Yeah. It does. The texture. The texture's nice and smooth. There's a bug on it. In what direction do the prevailing winds blow around the tree? Come on, right. North. North.
And we stayed the same.
Teddy, you want to do science?
Nope. It's a leaf collection.
This ain't fun to party. Oh, I got
musical groups of our decade.
Ready?
I'm ready. I'm the band. You got the year all right. You're my little Valentine. I'm gonna mark you down the aisle. You're the Easter bunny when you smile. Yeah, yeah, my heart in the world. I love my little calendar girl. Yeah.
Just sweet 16, and now you're gone. They've taken